that you being a change advocate, and some people seek out those environments. The change, managing change is hard, and especially like you said, outsider coming in, you are both bringing in different knowledge, but also learning, how sports does it. Like, because there's that you come into the scene and this is how we do it in sports, and you sort of had a corporate view and different markets. How do you go about entering somewhere, entering an environment that does require change, and I guess helping people accept that change?
Yeah, look, change is hard. People don't like it, and I think I was reading some stats a little while ago. Might have been Gallup coming out, and they said 80% of change initiatives fail, and it's because it's really hard, and again because people don't like change. And, ultimately, when I'm looking at driving change in organisations, there's probably three things that I focus on. And when I joined Parramatta, it's effectively kind of how we approached it. The first was, I think it's really important to create some dissatisfaction in status quo. You kind of need everyone within the organisation to kind of go, hey, you know what? How we're going at the moment isn't awesome. And doing it in a really empathetic way that isn't you coming in and being the person that knows everything and, effectively saying everything you guys have been doing is wrong, but sort of coming and go, hey, this is kind of where it's at the moment, and being really, really clear about what that position is. The NRL do benchmark reporting every year and provide that information to the clubs. And one of the things I had at my disposal to create that dissatisfaction in the status quo was they'd report on how all the clubs were performing commercially, and there was a leaderboard like there is with respect to wins and losses on the football field. And we were sitting bottom of that ladder. So I effectively put that up and said, guys, this is where we're at, and is anyone in this group comfortable with that? And to everyone's credit, they weren't. Everyone working in a sports club, they do it because they love the clubs that they work within, they love the industry that they work with, and they want to be successful and bring success to those clubs. So, putting that up there and creating that dissatisfaction where everyone went, we're probably not where we want to be or should be, was probably starting point number one. The next sort of phase for me is just creating a really compelling vision of what the future could look like, and getting really excited about that, but more importantly, getting everyone else really excited about that. And, I talked to some of the stats. We were at the centre of the third largest economy in the country in Western Sydney, largest supporter base of any rugby league club in Sydney and New South Wales, third largest in the game, and playing out of an incredible stadium. And you kind of look at those things and you go, gosh, we should really be here, and creating a really compelling vision that we could be and should be a real premier organisation in sport from a commercial perspective, and getting everyone really excited about that compelling vision. And then the third part is just creating some really clear next steps. And for me, that was creating clarity around the direction that we were going in strategically. And then most importantly, once you set that really clear direction, it's being really clear with everyone that they play a really important role in getting there, and being really clear around what their roles and responsibilities are.